Hi everyone! I'm back with another unboxing video, this time once again from Sabbat Box. And before I get started, I just really wanted to give a big thank you to the company because they were affected by the hurricane that came through, Hurricane Irma, because they are located in Florida. And it just blows my mind that they were able to get these boxes out on time, actually before the Sabbat. So congrats to you, good job on all your hard work, and thank you very much. Let's see. So, here's the box, once again very discreet. Doesn't look like much on the outside. So, and I have my handy dandy sword again, so let's get to it. So, as always, when we open it up, you see some very lovely packaging with a little brochure right on top. And I always love their color combinations. This time we've got this really nice dark red, mauve, I guess. It's a really good color for Mabon. And we have our nice little brochure here. I will just be referring back to this as I open the box. I'm not going to look inside it right now because I don't like to spoil it for myself. So we'll get back to that later. Ooh, just take a look. It's so nice. So the first thing that I'm going to take a look at right on top here, this is a lovely, lovely broom, or I think the other word was like bezoom? I can't remember. But this is beautiful. Oh, I didn't notice. It has a little pentacle right there. Oh, that's so cute. And it looks like this was made by Blue Moon Broom, Brush, and Bezoom. Aha, I was right. So, let's read a little bit more about this, shall we? This is a traditional handcrafted witch's broom, or altar bezoom. The witch's broom, also known as the bezoom, has long been steeped deep in lore and symbolism, and has played an important role within the craft throughout generations. Brooms are used not only to physically clean spaces, but also to clean the energy of a space and wipe away impurities. So this particular one, it says, was hand woven. So up there, that's all handiwork. Very cool. And it's pretty sturdy, so you can use it to physically clean, like it said, and also just kind of clean up the energy. And I think that's really neat. I'm gonna have to figure out if I want to hang this or just keep it at my altar or what I'm gonna do with that, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find something really cool to do with that. Let's see, next, let's go for, I'm gonna need my broom again, Okay, let's find out what's in this little bag here. Tiger's eye. Ooh, let's see. What tiger's eye thing? Oh, I think I know what this is. I don't have one of these yet. Okay. It's a little tiger's eye pyramid. Look at how cute. Look at how cute that is. So yes, this is a tiger's eye crystal pyramid with a little info card. And here it says that tiger's eye is a great stone to use for Mabon work because we're prepping for winter, and it's a great time to do some protection magic. Tiger's eye is in fact a really good protection stone because of the hematite that naturally occurs in it. And yeah, as it also says here, tiger's eye is also a really good grounding stone, once again thanks in part due to the hematite. So tiger's eye for me is everything that it says in there and more. When we think about the correspondence of tiger's eye, it's also a lot about like willpower and strength, along with the protection and the grounding. To remember it, I really like to think of the song The Eye of the Tiger. I think that helps me like remember like strength and power, yeah. Alright. Alright, let's move on. Next, we just have this nice little box of some dragon's blood cones. Let's see. Very nice. Let's see. Dragon's blood is a resin from a tree that is used to increase the potency of ritual and spiritual work. I actually really prefer to burn cones to the incense sticks, probably because my stick incense burner is not the greatest and the ashes tend to go everywhere, but I do have a really cute little incense burner for cones and it doesn't get messy and I really like the way it looks, so to be honest, I've been doing this for 10 years now, more than 10 years now, and I have never gotten myself dragon's blood incense, so thanks for kicking my butt into gear and just making me get some. Let's see, Okay, so we have a nice little candle and I can kind of smell this through the bag already. Oh. Oh, this is so nice. You know what? I think this kind of smells like something like maybe pumpkin-y, and I'll read about it in a second, but it's, this specific smell is so nostalgic for me. Like, I can't even tell you where it comes from, but as soon as that hit me, I feel like I just went back in time, like, 15 years or something. So, let's find out what this is. It's a hand-poured, Reiki-charged, house-warming, votive spell candle. The reason why it's a house-warming candle is because our houses are our central domain of where the abundance resides, and it can also be a reflection of that abundance as well. Okay, that's great and all, but what is this smell? Okay, I see, let's see. It's a blend. We've got cinnamon, apple, and orange blossom, so no pumpkin. I guess, like, when you smell too many fall things, it just morphs into a pumpkin scent. But yeah, pretty much everything else there is pretty fall-like too anyway, so, yeah, like I said, it's a very nostalgic smell for me. I can't really place where it comes from in my memory, but I think I'm going to really enjoy burning that. Oh boy, let's keep going here. Let's find out what this little guy is here. Oh, he's all wrapped up. Let's see. So here we have this. It looks to me like some loose incense. Let's see. Ah, the text is so tiny. Right, it's a Mabon herbal spell blend called Bounty. That's really appropriate. Ooh. Oh. See, that's a very different smell from the candle, but it's also very autumnal. It's kind of like fruity, but not like summer fruity. And I think I see some really cool stuff in here. So let's read about that. It's a blend of orange, star anise, passion flower, cinnamon, apple, white pine, pomegranate, cloves, and rose hips, which are all connected to the spirit of the harvest. It looks like for Mabon you can use this for your ritual or spell work in a few different ways. You could do a ritual bath, you could use it to wash your floors, dress some ritual candles, or as altar offerings. And yes, you can also use it as an incense. This smells really good. I wish it could also be used as a tea, because, and hey, maybe it could be. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up those ingredients and make sure, but that smells so good. I just want to drink it. Let's keep going. Alright, we've got our nice little oil. Let's find out what it is. Oh, let's see. This is a brand that I am not familiar with. It's called Art of the Root, and this one's just called Abundance. It's, oh, there's some things floating around in there. Let's see. Oh, that is super orangey. It's a hand-blended, herb-infused abundance ritual oil. It contains bergamot orange, patchouli, cedar, clover, vetiver, and nutmeg, which are all really great correspondences to be used in any work around abundance or prosperity. It's also very appropriate for Mabon, the idea of kind of like a Thanksgiving. Near the end of the video, I'm going to talk about what I personally will be doing to celebrate Mabon and why, so stay tuned for that. And lastly, we have some nice little pieces of parchment. Okay. Yeah, I like how Sabbat Box usually includes, like at least one really in-depth write-up of one of the products. So this looks like, this is a nice little write-up to go with the broom. It talks about the broom tradition, different ways you can use it in ritual. So that's nice. And then it looks like here we have just a nice little kind of like spell or affirmation about your home. I really like that the theme here that I've seen, other than, I know that the actual theme is second harvest, but it seems like we also have a theme of home and homecoming and like the hearth. And I think for Mabon that's great. We're going into the colder period of the year now. The light is going away. We're staying at home a little bit more often. So like I said before, I am going to talk a little bit about what I personally plan to do for Mabon, because I think it's something very topical and important to talk about at these times. Celebrating Mabon as a Thanksgiving, like a pagan or witches' Thanksgiving, is a really cool idea, and I'm totally going to go with that. But also, if we look at a lot of the historical roots of Mabon and any festivals surrounding the fall equinox, especially in the European traditions, a lot of them do have to do with grief, sorrow, and sacrifice. As many of you know, the world has been going through some extremely turbulent times lately, and as of late, it's been due to a lot of natural disasters. As stated previously, we just experienced Hurricane Irma, before that Hurricane Harvey. Hurricane Maria is still running through the Caribbean. Puerto Rico right now has no power. And Mexico City has just experienced a terrible earthquake, leaving over 200 people dead. So I will be using my Mabon to not only celebrate everything that I have in my life, which is safety, food, a place to live, electricity, but I think I would also like to use this time to grieve in a personal way for all the things that have happened as of late. And as far as the sacrifice aspect, it's kind of something difficult to discuss in modern paganism. A lot of us obviously are not comfortable with killing something, but I think I personally am going to make the sacrifice of giving a donation to those affected by the earthquake in Mexico. A lot of people overlook the fact that Sabbats can totally be used as a reason to just do good for others, do charitable work, make donations. Not that you should need an excuse to do that anyway, but I think that doing them on these days and in correspondence with the different Sabbats can mean a lot to you and to your practice. So once again, big thanks to Sabbat Box. Thank you once again for a wonderful box with wonderful things inside of it so that I can have the best Mabon ever! And I'll see you next time. Bye!